Hey guys, I went to watch the live action Snow White and well, it was eh. Most of us know the story, but in case there are those that don't, it is based on a fairy tale called Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Not sure if you can still see dwarfs, but Snow White flees from her evil stepmother, who also happens to be queen, who is trying to kill her. Because, according to the magic mirror, Snow White is the fairest of them all. Snow White finds refuge in a forest dwelling belonging to 7 dwarfs. Yeah, ne? Let me start with the positives. Visually, nice and colorful. I enjoyed some of the CGI animals, very cute. I enjoyed some of the songs and the costumes, particularly the classic Snow White dress, very nice. However, here's the thing, we know the story. Make it interesting somehow through the dialogue or the characters. Like, the dialogue in this was corny and trite. The characters were flat and uninteresting. It was just dull. It offered nothing exciting or fresh, even though it's a story we know. I was just like, bruh. And while I'm watching this movie, I'm like, why would Disney use CGI for the dwarfs or men with dwarfism, but cast an actor with dwarfism in some random role? And then I did my research. Apparently, they had hired 7 actors with dwarfism in those roles, but had them fired because of Peter Dinklage's remarks saying that it was offensive to cast actors with dwarfism in stereotypical roles like dwarfs. Which is understandable, but then I was like, that's 7 actors out of a job in an industry where I imagine it wasn't easy for them to get work in the first place. And then I thought, okay, fine. Then cast actors without dwarfism and just use visual effects to create the illusion of being short. Peter Jackson did it in Lord of the Rings with the hobbits and the dwarves. But I guarantee still there will be people who would be offended. Guys, it feels like a lose-lose situation. Anyway, the long and short of it, the CGI dwarves were trash. They looked out of place in a movie that was supposedly live action. It's one thing to have CGI animals scurrying around. It's all very cute, very nice. But CGI people amongst real people, come on, man. Seriously? Aye, man. In terms of performances, I thought Rachel Zegler did a decent job as Snow White. I particularly enjoyed her singing. Her singing is incredible. Stunning. Gal Gadot, her evil queen came across as a caricature, very flat. But that was most of the characters. I don't think they had much to work with in terms of depth or nuance. So yeah, most of the performances were just meh. This one is a shuffle to your nearest cinema. Look, this is a live action remake we could have done without. But if you feel so inclined, by all means go and check out the live action Snow White.